Hey, what's happening you guys? Pyros here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now before I go on to this video, I'll have to point out that I did not purchase Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I've made numerous videos in the past, kind of just giving you guys my thoughts and opinion as to why I decided to not purchase the game. And for the most part, I'm going to be honest with you, I was watching a ton of gameplays. Like, I've been watching gameplays back to back to back. I have yet to see anyone kind of review the game yet. I don't know why, but reviews haven't popped up in my timeline as often as I was expecting. I kind of expected there to be an IGN review, a GameStop review, all these people reviewing the game, but apparently the game is really fucking huge, so reviewing it is taking a lot more time than I expected. But for the most part, I've been watching gameplay footages of all the various YouTubers who are making videos on it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, I'm keeping it 100% real, no matter how unique everyone is trying to make that gameplay seem, that gameplay playthrough seem, it's all the same. And honestly, I don't think you can even consider Dragon Ball Kakarot a true RPG, because from what I've observed, every time you play the story mode, you get artificially boosted to the point where you never feel like you are kind of under-leveled or over-leveled in terms of what stage of the story mode that you're currently in. But here's what I'm trying to say. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot looks amazing. It genuinely does look amazing. Like, there's no one that can take away the beauty of this game. It looks fantastic. But I feel like they missed a massive opportunity, because as I was watching the gameplay footages of all these people playing the game, I was glad I didn't pick it up, because I got exactly what I wanted to see. The points in which CC2 went fucking crazy with the animation. I didn't need to play the game, because the combat seemed really boring, if I'm being honest with you. It looks fun, but it doesn't have the creativity. It looked very simplified, and I feel like as more people play the game, eventually they'll just have to admit to themselves that aside from the nostalgia boost that people are getting from the game, it does look really repetitive. And secondly, I guess the side quests are pretty interesting for the most part. We're getting little clips of potential new story, canon stuff, which I know when people mention canon when it comes to Dragon Ball, everybody loses their shit, but I don't really care. I need something to add that is canon and non-canon. But it's those side quests, they look cool, but they're boring as well. I'm gonna be honest with you, these side quests, they seem like fluff for the most part. Now, once again, I need to reiterate, that's not a word, but you get what I'm trying to say. I did not purchase this game, so you could just shut off this video right now and not listen to me kind of say all this potentially negative stuff. But I feel like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot should have started when Goku came to Earth. They would have been a much better position. First of all, it would be a true RPG, in the sense that Goku doesn't have all his overpowered abilities. He has to learn all his abilities. And obviously, in terms of Goku not being able to fly, not being able to kind of survive certain abilities, there will be a creative aspect to it. And it would be a unique selling point, because no one has had, well, I mean, there could be, I think there might be a game that is based on the Kid Goku aspect, but what I'm trying to say is that would be amazing to watch Goku go from his childhood days all the way up to the traditional Dragon Ball Z. It would have given the creators a lot more freedom to explore the aspects of Dragon Ball world. Nimbus would have had a little bit more of a powerful effect, obviously being able to fly around the world, and I don't know. I'm just being honest with you guys. See, the game looks amazing, but let's face it, we are done and dusted with the Dragon Ball story. Listen, I looked at the game and I was like, yo, I'm glad I didn't pick this game up, because I got exactly what I wanted. Everybody and their mama posted gameplay footages of the game. I saw everything that I wanted to see. Gameplay wasn't that fun, to be honest, really. Well, I didn't play it, so I don't know, but from what I've heard from people saying is that it looks fun. It's like, you know, simplistic Naruto Storm games, but I'm gonna be real. I'm just being honest with you guys. I predicted this. It looked exactly as I predicted, and I feel like they missed the ball. They could have just started off with Goku as a kid, you know, you see the way at the beginning of the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot storyline, we saw Gohan kind of run up to his dad as his dad is meditating for his fight against Piccolo. That would have been Kid Goku right there, moving around. The world would seem so much fucking larger because of his kid perspective from seeing the world. But that's just my thoughts and opinion on it. Overall, like, it's a good game. If I were to have actually played it, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. Maybe, yes, I will give it a 6 out of 10, to be honest with you. I know this video is going to get massive hate, but just be real with yourself. Be absolutely real with yourself. Some of you all probably got bored because you knew exactly what was happening and you just wanted to see how CC2 would animate certain aspects of the fights. And from what I've heard is that CC2 went full ham at the beginning portion of the game. Then in the latter half, the animation quality dimmed down just a little bit, but it wasn't as epic and as crazy as certain aspects. And obviously there were key moments as well where they should have animated aspects of it, but they didn't. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you've picked up Dragon Ball Kakarot, let me know in the comment section below your true and honest opinion in regards to the game. Like, it's fantastic, but I feel like it has proven a point. Dragon Ball Kakarot has proven a point that we have outgrown the traditional Dragon Ball Z story. We don't need it anymore. It's overdone. We've seen it countless times. Here's the thing is that it's just overdone. That's why we need some more creative aspect to it. And I also like how it's interesting how, Toriyama is not Toriyama, but anyway, Toriyama and all these people are always bringing in characters like Android 21, Mira, Tora. Sorry, that could be spoilers, but I don't really care. They're bringing all these characters in. Is Toriyama trying to make these characters canon? Like, what's going on? But anyway, yeah, there's nothing really else to say. Like, I wasn't that impressed. In fact, it was funny is that I would watch the gameplay footages of the fights, and I would just skip them. Like, they weren't even interesting enough to watch. That's the massive point I'm trying to make. Most gameplays, they're pretty interesting to watch because you're watching to see how certain aspects are going to be handled. But in this case, from the beginning to the end, all the fights seem somewhat the same. It's repetitive to almost unbelievable state. Sure, you have certain movesets, but it's pointless. I mean, you're going to be using the same type of moves consistently if it's effective. And the boss battle seems a little bit more interesting. Obviously, the characters will enter into, well, I will call it a rage state, where they'll have you having to obviously maneuver away from abilities and whatever. But I don't know. This is my thoughts and my opinion on it. I feel like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot has shown the world that we don't need a Dragon Ball Z storyline anymore. Dragon Ball Super, on the other hand, is a different opportunity because we haven't had a game based solely from Dragon Ball Super onwards, and we have the manga going on right now, so there's potential. And obviously Dragon Ball pre-Z is obviously another opportunity, but that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think I'm wrong in saying this? Do you think I'm right in saying this? I mean, it's really, for me, in my own opinion, after watching hours of gameplay. Like, I've been watching gameplay since it came out, so after watching hours and hours of gameplay, I've made my decision. The game is not worth purchasing, and I'm not trying to shit on anyone who purchased the game, because I've heard some people express their thoughts and opinion on why they are purchasing the game, because they want to relive, this is their dream game. So I'll give them a pass, but I mean, your dream game came 30 years too late. I'll be honest with you. That's how I feel. I know it's not 30 years, but it feels like it came 30 years too late. But anyways, yeah, I'm Pyros, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.